What's up, you guys? Hold on. There. So, making this channel for one reason only. Welcome, by the way. It's my first time I've ever done a YouTube video or anything. Uploaded a YouTube video. Had to count for a while, of course, but never uploaded anything. Anyway, my name is Brian Fisher. Hey guys, probably mostly the flat Earth community out there. It's really fun talking to. But happy to be here, be online. So my channel has one purpose. There's just one purpose. So right off the bat, I'll tell you right now, as my channel says, it's the Antarctic expedition. So what I'm proposing here is that, not proposing, but if my channel ends up getting 100,000 subscribers, then I'm going to go as far south as I possibly can. The goal obviously being to either to explore Antarctica, right? The goal really is to go across the continent of Antarctica. Obviously, as most of us know, that's probably doesn't exist, right? That doesn't exist as a continent. It's my opinion. I know that's many of yours as well. Flat earthers, non-flat earthers, you're looking at me like I'm an idiot, which is fine. Really, it's fine because I'm just trying to prove it. You know, I'm just trying to find out. Nobody's been to Antarctica. Nobody's been across Antarctica that I believe, or that many people who do believe in flat Earth, that they believe the same, that nobody's been across. So there's either a firmament, right? There's either a firmament out there because it's the outside of the disc, or that's outside of the flat Earth, whatever shape that is. And that's really what it all comes down to in the end, isn't it? Because we measure all these flat areas and we're like, okay, yeah, that's flat, this is flat, that's flat. You know, according to the Earth curve calculator, it shouldn't be flat, and it is. So that's great, and that's really all we can do, is measure those flat things and then talk about all the other topics, which are great. I mean, there's a bunch of very interesting topics out there. But in the end, if we're not exploring the North and the South Pole, then what the fuck are we doing, right? What are we doing? So the only way I could kind of figure out how to get everybody together and to figure it out for a fact, right? Because this is fully provable, right? This is 100% provable. The shape of the Earth is 100% provable. We just have to go. And I know it's obviously off limits and all this, right? It's guarded past the 70th parallel, or I think that's about right. I'm not a genius at all this shit, but I do know the generalities. I know the important points. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to do here is get everybody together and to go to Antarctica at the same time. And by everybody, I mean whoever wants to come with me, because I'm going. If I get 100,000 subscribers. The reason that I don't mean to like whore out my channel here and be like, oh yeah, you know, subscribe to my shit and I'll get paid and like whatever. No, like what I'm trying to do is find out the shape of the Earth, you know, and I want to know what the hell's out there. And that's that. The reason I picked 100,000 subscribers is because I noticed a lot of the other prominent flat earthers have around that number. Like I follow Jeranism a lot. Not a lot, but he's really the primary person I look to for flat Earth content. And he has what, like 100 and something thousand, 130,000 or something. He's right around there. So I figured to pick 100,000 subscribers for myself, my own channel. Eventually, if this idea is worthy, if people think it's a good idea, that I can get 100,000 subscribers. You know, other people have. So yeah, if I get that many people looking, we can get that many people looking at us just trying to find out, right? I'm just trying to find out. It's okay if I'm wrong. I don't think I am, but I could be, right? Like I don't know everything in the world. I get that, you know, but I think it's flat, and I there's one thing, right? There's one thing that we can do, that anybody can do, and know for a fact who's right and who's wrong, and that's to go to Antarctica, go across Antarctica, right? To transverse it, to go. That's what I want to do. I want to start like basically. I want to start something like I want to start like at the off the southern tip of South America, go down past Deception Island down there, right? Go past that and go across the continent, and then pop out the other side and go hit up, go to Australia, or even go to like South Africa, right? But something that requires you to go across, where on a flat Earth it would be impossible, and on a ball Earth it would be possible, right? So it's like, I just want to go across. That's it. I don't care if I fly. I don't care if we or I fly across the continent off the same direction, right? I don't care if I fly. I don't care if I boat, right? I don't care if I get to Antarctica and I get a snowmobile and I snowmobile across, or if I put on some snowshoes or some skis, right, and get across. But just want to go across, right? I think we can all agree that on flat Earth, if you start, I'm using this here as a flat Earth, right? If you start over here, you're going that way, you're on a ball Earth, you're going to pop out right over here. On a flat Earth, you're just going to hit right here, and we don't know what the hell's over there. We don't know if it's a firmament, right? Like, oh, maybe it's firmament, right? Or oh, it's like infinite, or it's whatever it is, right? I mean, I know a lot of us think there's a firmament over there, and I'm partial to that opinion, but I don't know, man. I've never been. Like, I've never been. I want to go. So this is the way to do it. This is really the only way to do it, isn't it? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing if we don't try it, right? And I know we're gonna get stopped, right? We're gonna get stopped. I'm gonna get stopped by the military down there, right? Because there's the Antarctic Treaty, all the countries got military down there, mainly like the U.S. and stuff, or whoever it is. But they're going to stop me. I get that. I get that they're going to stop me, most likely. It's not going to stop me from trying, but I know they're going to stop me, and I get that. But that said, there's things to that, right? If I go, and let's say 5 or 10 of you come with, right? We have a nice little expedition on our hands. 5, 10 people, right? Ideally, there's more, and I'm open to anybody who would like to join. Please just hit me up, and we're just going to start building momentum for this expedition here. I figure if there's 100,000 people subscribed to the channel, there's going to be a handful of people who are actually going to be like, oh, you're doing it now? Like, then I'm coming with. So if we can get that many people to go at the same time, then it's going to make for headlines, is what I'm saying. It's going to draw attention because all we're doing is just, hey, we just want to go across Antarctica to prove for a fact. That's all we want to do. We're clearly flat earthers. We want to know. Prove it to us. Just prove it to us. We just want to go across. That's it. Just want to go across the continent. That's all. That's all I want to do. We just want to go across the continent, whatever it takes, whatever like permits we need to get to just go across a barren wasteland of the continent, right? Supposedly, I know that they say that there's a bunch of wildlife there they're trying to protect and everything like that. I get that, but what? We just want to go across. I just want to go across. Take me on whatever route you want. Fly me. Happy to fly. Happy to get a little Cessna. I'll get my pilot's license if I have to. Like, I just want to go across. Fly, or by skiing or walking or snowmobiling. I've seen there's a video on YouTube here somewhere where somebody takes what am I trying to say? Like a cat, like a snow cat, and takes it supposedly across Antarctica. It's like a really shitty video. I don't know what the hell it's even happening with that, but yeah. So I just want to go across Antarctica. Supposedly people have done it millions of times, right? And people live down there and all this shit. That's great. That's great. I just want to go across myself, and whoever in the flat Earth community sees the video and is all about it, come with me, man. Like, come with me, or go by yourself. If we all go at the same time and we try it, and there's nothing bad that can happen there. Best case scenario is obviously we find the firmament or the edge of the earth or the infinite plane, or you know what I mean, like I don't know if I said firmament already. Or if it turns out we all are wrong, right? If it turns out we're all wrong all along and it's a ball and this flat earth things are rolled out and all this shit, then fine. At least we figured it out. Like, at least we figured it out. And I think they're as flat as shit. I do. I'm only 99.9% positive about it, I'll admit. But like, sure as shit think it is. And I also think they're not going to let me go across. I do think they're going to stop me, and whoever's with me, they're going to stop me, but that shit's going to be documented. I will be taking videos and pictures of my whole experience. And when I go, when they stop me, I'm going to be like, hey, look, just trying to get across. Just trying to get across. What do you have to hide? Just send me. I just want to go across. That's all I want to do. And so, I come back with that kind of information, show somebody that kind of video, like, hey, here's a guy who's just trying to get across the continent to show what shape the Earth is, to prove it, one way or the other, whatever. Obviously most people think it's a ball. Like, this guy's just trying to go across to prove the shape, and he keeps getting denied over and over. He gets sent back. They won't let him see. Then that's going to raise, I think that'll raise some flies. I think that's going to garner some attention. Yeah, when you get turned around once, people are going to pique their interest, and there's going to be a return trip. That's one scenario. That's really, I see that being pretty likely. You get turned around once, everybody sees it. If I have 100,000 subscribers, I'm saying this is eventually. Like, I have 1 subscriber right now. Shout out. But I have one. My first video, like whatever. I have 1 subscriber. When I have 100,000 subs, if that happens, if and when, whatever, if I get 100,000, there's gonna be some people watching, right? That's gonna be a lot of people watching. And you see me go and do this real thing, this real exploration of a continent, supposed continent, and you get turned around by whatever military official, whoever it is that turns me around. People are going to start watching a little bit closer, aren't they? And people are going to want to go themselves. And they're going to say, when's the next expedition, right? So then you go back with a lot more people the next time. See what I'm saying? Then if you get turned around again, if there's like 1,000 people that go, like, we're just trying to get across. They're like, nope, you can't get across. Nope, no way you can do it. Sorry, turn around. Guess what? There's going to be a lot more people the next time. So that's the momentum. That's the snowball I'm trying to roll up here. I also think that it's very possible that because Antarctica is if it's a flat Earth, right? That's a very large perimeter to guard, right? Here's the shape of the Earth, right? Let's say it's a circle, right? Whatever. That's actually kind of nice, right? I did not mean for that to be like that. So that white circle there is I did not realize that's like so appropriate and representative of a flat Earth like model almost. Anyway, so that white circle there is Antarctica, right? That whole perimeter, that's a huge perimeter. So if I go, let's say I'm here in North America, and I go down this way and I make it to here, and then they deny me and they turn me around. Well, they know, right? They're gonna be watching 100,000 people. They know that I'm going, right? Whoever they is, they know that I'm going. They stop me in my expedition. But guess what? There's somebody else who's those 100,000 subscribers who's also watching and also knows when and where I'm going. They see me going down here. Well, there's another group right here. This one watching. They decide to go over here, right? Maybe they're the ones that discover it. Or one here, and there's one here, and there's one here. and they all go this way, that way, that way. Meanwhile, I'm distracting all these douchebags over here. Bang, dude, and somebody figures it out. So it's really about everybody having, having the courage, and really taking that step, taking that leap to prove to find out for themselves, right? Find the truth of the shape of the place that we live. I want to know. I actually want to know, and so I actually want to put something together to try to find out. And obviously, I can't do it by myself. I will if I have like just saying, like if I get 100,000 subscribers. Either way, I'm going to take my compass. I'm going to turn it south, and I'm just going to go, and I'm going to make it far. Like I'm 32 years old. I'm fit. I'm 6'5". I'm ready to go. I got some snowshoes. I'll buy some snowshoes. Like I'll buy a freaking boat. I got credit. I'll buy a boat. Like I'll make it as far as I can get. I'll make it to Antarctica, and I'm going to keep going south until I get turned around. And if that means I have to go by myself, then I'll do that. Obviously, I'd like to have a crew. I don't have any really specialized skills or anything. Just have the will mostly. So yeah, trying to go to Antarctica. I am going to be putting out, before I kind of skip on to other kind of related topics, this is really going to be the point of this entire channel. Every time I put out a new video, no, this is not a joke. I just want to go across Antarctica. It's a pretty simple thing. Just want to go across. Just want to go across Antarctica. Just want to go across the continent. Fly. I'll walk on a snowshoe. Whatever it is. It's not a joke. Yeah, just want to go across Antarctica. It seems pretty simple. They try to charge you like 10 grand just to go to Antarctica or the North Pole, but they're really trying to stop us from going across. So yeah, just trying to go across. And by the way, what's up? It's okay if you think it's a joke. Most people talk shit about flat earthers. That's kind of like the number one thing to talk shit about, right? Is a flat earther. So I'm pretty used to it. So is the majority of the community or people that believe it. So it's all good. I'm used to the hate and stuff. Obviously I believed that the Earth was a globe for my entire life up until realistically about a year ago. Just seeing stuff, right? It's the one thing, right, that makes us all go, what the hell, is seeing a thing that's 40, 50 miles away that it should be underneath the curve of the Earth. And you can see it, top to bottom. Like the Chicago skyline is the kind of the number one thing that everyone sort of looks to. But yeah, so anyway, trying to build some momentum, trying to go across Antarctica with whoever the hell I can get to come with. And I don't know. I really don't see any reason for anybody to not try to support a really basic exploration of a continent. I'm just trying to go across. I have enough money. I have a job. I make enough money to be fine. I don't know. Like, I just want to go across the continent. I've been to except for Australia, I've been to every continent in the world. I've been across them. I've flown around the world, right? I've flown around the world, and except for Antarctica, right? Like, what the hell, man? I don't know. So yeah, trying to go across. I feel like I'm kind of beating a dead horse here. I think that you get the point. 100,000 subscribers, right when that shit hits, I am personally going to go as far south as I possibly can, try to go across that continent, and then come out the other side to, the other side of the world. And it'll be proven, right? There's nothing you can do at that point. We're either going to be right or wrong. Everyone's going to be right or wrong. There's a very simple, there's no way to argue that. There's just no way to argue that. Put the whole, put the debate to rest, right? The debate that flat earthers believe is a real debate. Everybody else just likes to kind of obviously like talk shit about flat earthers, which is all good. It's all good, dude. So yeah, every time I start this channel, I'm gonna be leading with that. 100,000 subscribers, me, myself, and whoever wants to come with me, we're going to Antarctica. We're going to try to go across. That's it. That's it. Very simple. I don't know. Just want to go across the continent. Whoever wants to come with, and I'll be trying to organize it better and better. Obviously, right now this is just a number one video. I've done kind of my research the last year. I've looked at plenty of videos where the research is to be done on YouTube, right? Looking at all the pictures and stuff that's far away that you shouldn't be able to see that you can see. Like bullshit. It must be flat. That's really what that argument kind of a lot of it rests on, right? There's plenty else to be said, but yeah. So whenever I start videos, I'm gonna start out with that 100,000 subs, going to Antarctic, trying to get an expedition, just go across the continent. That's really it. That's really it. Yeah, so just I'm going to talk about a few other things here. Yeah, dude, what debate? Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, YouTube videos. I know, but here you are watching YouTube yourself, right? So it's NASA puts out pictures and videos. YouTube puts out pictures and videos. I don't know. I don't see why people talk so much shit about the fact that most of the information, most of the flat Earth community is all on YouTube, because I don't know, man. It's just information, right? It's a video and a picture, and there's words on YouTube, and it's just like anywhere else, anywhere. I don't know, but I mean, you are right about that, and it is silly, right? People are like, oh yeah, research flat Earth, but it's just come watch my channel and like and subscribe so I can get paid and stuff. I get it, but that's just where the community is. It's on YouTube, so any information can be presented there, pictures, videos, and words, audio, I don't know, it's just where it is, so anyway, hey, so I got my first my first 4 comments, a little shit talking. It's all good. It's all good. I don't mind. It's fun to be here. But yeah, my mention today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, or it's also Civil Rights Liberty Day, and I think that people should have the liberty to explore places. I like to reference what you do with if you drop a rat or a mouse into a cage, the first thing it does is it goes and checks all the borders, right? The very first thing it does. And as humans, we're literally not even allowed to do that. We can't go to we can't explore a continent. I mean, that's an entire continent is off limits, So shit, I think that it's my liberty. I think it's my civil liberty to be able to go and see if I'm right or wrong, see if I'm right or wrong. I want to go across. Let me go across a continent. However, if I fly or walk or, ski or what have you, snowmobile, I don't care. I'll freaking dog sled across the thing. Just let me, I want to go across that continent. And it's my liberty to go and find out for myself. I believe that. I hope everyone else agrees with me that should be a right. I think that's a human right to be able to go do a certain amount of exploring, and yeah, whatever. Just think today's an appropriate day to kind of post a first video about that, because it's my right. It's my right to be able to go across the continent and further my knowledge, right? Further my knowledge base. Whether that's finding out that I'm wrong about the shape of the Earth, fine. I just want to go find out. That's all. Yep. Take it easy, man. Peace on. This belief has bribed your mind for sure. It's all good, dude. Go do whatever. Peace be with you. I don't know. Teaches them. I just want to go across. I am I have a job, you know what I mean? I have a good job. I get, showing up every day, and I'm paying the bills. I do have a degree. I have a degree in political science, or like government, right? I have a degree in political science from Colorado State University, undergraduate degree, a BA. Obviously, I'm somebody who thinks about world happenings and stuff, and I don't know. Hopefully, that kind of just helps a little bit. Like, this isn't something I just kind of chanced upon. I do have a degree in the topic, really. So yeah. Anyway, I don't want to go. I don't mean to make this a super long video or anything. I did want to mention, I guess, just that I'm choosing Antarctica instead of the North Pole, because Antarctica, frankly, you can't conceal it. Like, you could potentially conceal whatever's at the North Pole if there's anything at the North Pole. So it just makes more sense. I think everyone kind of understands why. It's a larger perimeter. It's easier to discover if the shape of the Earth is not a ball, if it is flat, and that's going to be the way to figure it out much easier. I do live, just a few things I wrote down. I do live in Sacramento, in California. It's not that far away from Jeranism. Jaron from Jeranism. I know he's down. I think he's down in like Modesto or something, right around there. So that's cool. If this channel was to grow a little bit, or if you did happen to see what I'm doing here, what I'm trying to do, that would be a phenomenal way to get some, get subscribers, get some momentum built for it and everything. He seems like a really level-headed guy, and I don't know. I like in-person meetup stuff too. So whatever, that's just another possibility. I know he lives, living right down the way. It would be really cool to go get a meeting with him, and whatever, gain some momentum that way and have some interesting conversations with him. Guy knows a lot about the topic, more than I do. Don't get it twisted. He knows how to talk about that stuff way better than I do. But that'd be really cool. It'd be really cool to see that guy. And I'd be willing to have a couple hours to go say what's up and do a quick video or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna be putting out kind of videos here and there. I don't know, about just whatever kind of topics are kind of piquing my interest, but there is going to be a little bit of kind of biting my tongue that goes on, right? There's a topic or two that I'm not going to talk about, that's like really interesting and important seeming to me, and I'm not gonna be able to talk about it because I see people's channels getting shut down for talking about it. So like Marty Leeds, for instance, that guy, there's a lot to be said about him and everything. I do absolutely think positively about him. I watch him, subscribe and everything, but he's gotten shut down a number of times. He also has obviously some let's call it negative leanings a little bit. No offense, Marty, don't hate me. You're chill, dude. I like you. But you push the limits a little bit, and then you end up going over the edge and getting shut down. But you also have talked about some stuff that is really, incredibly valid, and has opened my eyes to some things. But I'm not going to be able to talk about it, because if this channel is really to get 100,000 subscribers at some point, if it is, then I don't want it to get shut down. So I'd rather just expose the people that you're talking about. And if that is the case, right, I'd rather expose them than get my channel shut down. So I'm going to be keeping this a little bit PC as much as I can, just so I don't get shut down. Yeah, so kind of want to talk about my own personal motivation, because I know people like to know kind of like, why am I so motivated to do this? And to be honest, like, it's really, yes, the exploration aspect is enticing, right? It's like, oh man, like, to be able to go and explore an area that might not be what we were told, that's an exciting thing. Scary, like scary and dangerous are also words, adjectives to be used, but but it's exciting. To be an explorer it's pretty cool, and the fact that it's it's really real is pretty incredible. So that's one motivation, definitely. To find I hate using this word. Like, hate using this word. Everybody always overuses it, but like, to find the truth, right? I just want to find the truth out about not only the shape of the Earth, but if it does turn out there's a firmament out there and the Earth is flat, then to know that that's really going to be a starting point. That's going to be a launching point to find out who's hiding it, right? Like, okay, well, if they're lying, then fuck, let's audit NASA, right? Like, audit the hell out of NASA. Who's running that? Who's putting out this content? Who's at the bottom of this? So that's going to be a great way to expose the liars out there, right? To expose the liars. So, and it is the people in charge that I have the biggest issue with. Whoever that may be, right? They're letting some shit happen that shouldn't happen. Namely, I'm gonna say two things. Although obviously there could be plenty more. But the first thing that really motivates me in my life a lot is it's animal cruelty, and by that I mean that the industrialized farming of animals is really horrible. Like, it is horrible. We all, I think, kind of know that. I still eat meat. I still eat, to be honest, I'm still eating factory farmed animals that have been tortured their whole fucking lives, like, in an absolutely terrible way. And like, I just feel terrible. Like, I feel terrible for that. And like, just that's legal is absurd. Like, it's absolutely absurd that you can put chickens in these cages and fuck up their feet and they can't move their wings, and you feed them terrible things. They get fat, they can't walk, like hormones. That's horrible. Like, that's fucking horrible. Like, that's evil and that's horrible. And I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how I can attach flat Earth to, like, to finding out the shape of the Earth, to ending that shit. But I feel like they're probably related. The people in charge are letting that shit happen, and it shouldn't be. That's horrible. That's just a motivation. I don't know. That's just a motivation. That, and there seems to be a lot of this is, I'm not sure if I should bite my tongue on this even, but there seems to be. I'm just gonna reference a video that Marty Leeds made, and let you kind of watch that if you want, because I just don't want to get in trouble. Like I said, I want to kind of keep this going. So Pizzagate is it, and that's some horrible shit that's happening. Really sad, and it's really hard to tell what extent that is. How pervasive that type of behavior is in the upper echelons of society, right? And the people who have money doing allowing that kind of shit. And I'm looking at you, high politicians, Obama, motherfucker, you're in on it too. It really shouldn't be happening. And whatever. I know that was kind of vague, but yeah. Yeah. Really, that's it. Just looking to see how long the video is, 34 minutes. If you have any suggestions, this is definitely going to be a group effort. If people have any ideas about the best way to organize, or kind of the best time, maybe the best time of year, or how to kind of, if anyone has a boat to get us to Antarctica, anything, anything. And what I'm going to end up doing is, eventually I'm going to get a sign, basically just a sign up list somewhere. I'm sure there's a form somewhere online, probably just use Google, right? A Google form. But I'll have to sign up, if and when, this gets big enough, I'll get people signing up. for the expedition, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right. I'm not going to leave anyone behind. Like when we get closer to 100,000, I'm going to really have everything in place. The further this gets along, the more organized it's going to be. I'm going to be, if anyone wants to come, they're going to be able to come. Put it that way. I'm not just going to, disappear all of a sudden. Like I'm going to get as many people to go as possible. We're all going to go, see how far south we make it. If we can get across, great. So yeah, that's about it. Sun's going down here. Probably gonna go outside, go for a walk here. Got work tomorrow. If you want to see myself, I work at Revival in downtown Sacramento. It's a great lounge in the area. Like the Kempton Sawyer Hotel. That's where I work. Full time. And there's other things I'm doing with my life as well. I'm not going to get into it, but just a guy trying to figure it out. It does seem like the Earth is flat, and this is the only way to be provable. I'm tired of all the talk. Like I'm tired of all the maybe it is, maybe it is. Like I'm tired of the people taking pictures of stuff far away is the only thing we can really do at this point. And it's like, man, we have to take this to the next level. And the only way to take it to the next level is the only way to really find out is to go across, right? To go across Antarctica. Like either we're all dumb as shit and we're hella wrong and all that, which is, hey man, if that's the case, then whatever, at least we found out, and if it turns out we're right, then the world changes. So this just seems like the best way to do it. I don't know. This seems like the only way to do it that I could come up with myself. 100,000 subscribers and we go, that's it. 100,000. We're organized. We're willing. And trying to find out the truth, just trying to go across the continent. That's it. Fly across, walk across. I don't give a shit. Just trying to go across. If it's possible, which it hella isn't. It's hella not possible. But whatever, I know that whatever, if it's a globe, then it's easily possible and all that. And I'll be looking at myself like, oh, I'll look in the past like, oh, dude, you're hella wrong, you're hella dumb. But that's fine. I just want to know. And shouldn't be that hard to do. I feel like, why is this so fucking hard? Just trying to go across a continent. Like I've gone across like all the other continents. I just want to go across it. Like how's that so difficult? It shouldn't be. So if we just all try to do one stupid, simple thing and they keep not letting us do it, then obviously there's something there. This is a very cut and dry. This is a very cut and dry thing. It's okay if you think it's a globe. It's okay if you think it's flat. Let's just go across the continent. Who wants to just go on a trip across Antarctica? Because I'm telling you, it's not fucking possible. And if you think it is, come with, dude. Globe Earthers are welcome. Like, come on, dude. Let's go. Let's go across the continent. Like, what? Like, let's go. It's all right if you think I'm wrong, dude. It's okay. Like, let's just go across. Let's go across. And when we get to the other side, when we pop out and we hop out to Australia, and you're like, fucking told you so, I'll be like, damn, you got me. But like, I'm telling you, that shit's not possible. And I'm about to find out. If I go my whole life without going across that continent, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. Like, because that's bullshit, man. I'm just trying to go across one thing, and I keep saying that, but that's so simple. That's so simple. There's 7 continents. Just trying to go across one. That's the whole point of this entire channel. Like, it's the whole point of this entire channel. I'm gonna be putting out videos. I'm gonna be commenting on other like flat Earth videos and shit. I'm really gonna try to build some momentum here, just so we can take a trip across the continent. Like, just not like visiting places along the way, or like camping out, or fucking doing some sort of scientific experiment. I'm just trying to go across the continent. All I'm trying to do. I don't know why. Don't hate me. You know what I mean? Like, don't hate me. I love y'all. I know there's plenty of people who think the vast majority of the world thinks the world is a globe, and that's great. But still support me. Like, let me go prove myself wrong. Let me go support me to get me to go and find out how fucking wrong I am. That'd be hella funny, wouldn't it? Like, watch my ass go across and be like, fuck, man, I just spent like 10, 20 grand and hella time and effort and all this shit just to find out I was hella wrong. That sucks, dude. Like, fuck, and I'll be the first to admit it, but like, I don't know. Just trying to go across. Like, just trying to go across. It's getting dark. Trying to shed some light on the situation here. So I don't know. I guess that's it. I know a couple people who would be fun to. I'll bring on the show, and this is going to be really chill. I'm going to start out every video with the point of it, like I said, just trying to go across 100,000 subscribers, going to Antarctica. Who's coming with me? But I'll be talking about a few other kind of random topics. I got a roommate who's pretty smart, and he has some interesting things to talk about. I know he's into some politics stuff. It's kind of fun. He's got some really, really interesting kind of fun ideas. I don't really take anything too seriously. I know a lot can't be known and stuff. Like, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not like super opinionated, like on a lot of different like topics. Really, I kind of just, I'm like, whatever you believe is cool. I'm not like, as far as religion goes, I'm not particularly devout to any religion. I do believe in the creator, right? I do believe in a creator. I do believe in God. But even that, I'll sit here and say, I've never had a one-on-one conversation with the guy. So like, I guess I could be wrong, right? I can be wrong. So I don't know. I respect your opinions. And I look forward to whoever's watching, thanks for watching and stuff. I would subscribe so I can go to Antarctica, dude. I'm not gonna be cranking out videos or anything. I don't want to like jumble up your subscription feed or anything. If I could just do this one video and then like one more video right before I go when I'm at like 95,000 subscribers, that would be fantastic. But realistically, I'll probably have to put out some more videos. I'm not like super technically inclined. I'm sure I can figure out how to share a screenshot if I think there's some interesting, related video or whatever that I want to share. I'll try to keep it interesting on here. But yeah, I'm trying to keep the videos short as well. You can see this already cranked out to 45 minutes. But yeah, so I hope you support the idea. I'm just a dude trying to go across the continent. That's it. That's really it. I'll talk about other things just for fun. If you're looking for some background noise, then turn me on whatever weird videos I post in the future. And yeah, that's really it. So thanks for watching my shit. This is the first video I've made. I did it live, and I'm gonna try to do all my videos live. I think that, I don't know, it's cool, right? Do it live. It's like mistakes can be made, right? So I don't know. I can keep some more real. I'm trying to be as transparent as I possibly can. No, I'm no liar. I'm honest through and through. And I'm, like I said, I'm young, man. I'm 32. In 5 or 10 years, if I get 1 subscriber a freaking month, like, not really, but like, you get the point. Like, I could grow at a very slow rate, and like, if I'm 42 years old and that's when I finally hit 100,000, then that's where I'm gonna go. Like, that's when I'm gonna go. I'm just planting a seed. I'm gonna try to water it. Hopefully, people like the idea, and we can kind of all get in on it together. Yeah, hopefully it works. Just trying to go find out here. So yeah, thanks for watching. And I don't have any real sign off to do here. This shirt right here, if you saw some red shit on my face, that's a birthmark right there. And yeah, I guess that's about it. again, my name is Brian Fisher. That's my real name. I don't know, maybe I should have used some sort of pseudonym for YouTube, but it's my name, and you know where I live. You know where I live. Like, no, I don't know. That's it. So good times. Whoever's watching, appreciate it. Any thoughts? You know, if you guys have any thoughts on the matter, I'd love to hear it. And hopefully you guys have a great, good time being alive in this weird world we're living in. And that's it. So Antarctic Expedition Channel, video 1. Okay. Yes, I said.